Hello, my hardworking students, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxana, and I am your maths teacher for this video. So these videos are targeted to those of you who have special needs. Maybe you have dyslexia or dyscalculia, and you're struggling with maths, or you just need a reminder. And I'm going to show you in this video, I'm going to break things down into steps. It's going to be very visual with use of colors, and you're also going to have very similar exercises to do after you receive some examples. So you're going to have the answers as well. You should be making progress. If this is the structure you're looking for, then you are in the right place. So let's get started. Let's get into the lesson. The first activity that we have is a nice and fun puzzle, and I want you to pause the video and figure out how much each one of these symbols is. I'm gonna wait a few seconds and then I'm gonna do it for you. Okay, so let's check this out. We can either start from here or we can start from here. You have to know that these are multiplied, okay? So a star times a star gives you 1. What number do you times by itself to get 1? That can only be 1. Okay, then we look at the only other number we have in this table, which is 49. And you see 49 is actually a number times by itself. Can you figure out what number do you times by itself to get 49? That would be 7, isn't it? Okay, so now we know this is 7, we know this is 1. Let's see here, 7 times 1, because we know this is 1 and this is 7. 7 times 1 should be 7, so it means this guy here should be 7. Then we have 1 times 2 is 2, so this mouse here is 2. And we have here 3 times 1 should be 3. 3 times 7 should be 21. 3 times 2 should be 6. And we only have this one left. 7 times 2 is 14. Okay, so that's your first activity for you. Let's see. So collecting like terms. Basically what you need to do here is to turn the addition into multiplication. You know how 5 plus 5 plus 5, you can do it either by adding all 3 5s, or you can say, actually, I have 3 5s, so I need to do 3 times the 5. Yeah? So the same thing you have to do here. You can say y plus y plus y plus y is 4y's. So 4y's is 4 times y. But we don't need to put the multiplication in between them because 4y means the same thing. And the next one here is w's. You can count how many you have. You should be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 w's. Okay? Now, if you understood, you can pause the video. And I am thinking you might get stuck on the lower ones here. So what I wanted to do, maybe I'll just quickly explain this one as well. So if you know how to do this one, you shouldn't get stuck on any of them after that. This one here, if you have, imagine you have another y, yeah? You have a y squared, another y squared, and then a y. Now, when you add these numbers, you have to collect the like terms. This and this are not like terms because they have different powers. So you have to look at how many y's do you have with the power of 2, and you have to write that. So y to the power of 2, there's 2 of them. Yeah, 2 y's to the power of 2 plus a y that is simple. Okay, so that's how you would do it if you had an extra y here. Now, because you don't have an extra y here, you say the answer is 2y's squared. Okay, and basically you look at this as if it was a different letter, and you do the same here and here and everywhere else. Okay, you don't have any other powers, just 2, just power of 2. So pause the video now and try to do your own work, and I'm gonna be showing you the answers in a bit. Okay, so let's have a look at the answers. Here is what you should be getting. Just make sure you mark the work and we can move on to the next activity. If you still need to mark them, just pause the video and mark it. Okay. So in this activity, you have a little bit more than one letter, but the method of doing it is the same. Okay, so let's just do everything visually. And I'm gonna pick one blue. Yeah, so 3A and 4A are like terms because they have the same letter. Then we have 2B and we have B. They're also like terms because they have the same letter. So the answer to this equation, yeah, would be, actually this is an expression, not an equation. An equation has an equal sign, just to be clear about that. 7A plus 3B. Okay, and if you want, I can do the 7A with the blue just to make sure you understand where it comes from. So 7A comes from the 3 and the 4, and then 3B comes from 2B plus another B. Okay, I'm just gonna do one more. Let's just see here. 2 A's, and this is another A. You also need to look at the sign in front of it. And then we have 3B and another 3B here. And we also have -2 and -4. I could either do that with green, or I can just leave it without highlighting with a different color. If you're doing this topic, you can have like highlighter markers or something like that, or just coloring pencils, which are really nice as well. You can do that in your book every time you need to collect like terms, and that is the best way of doing it. Okay, so let's see. How many A's do we have? We have 5 A's plus, how many B's? We have 6 B's, and we have plus 2. Why is it plus 2? Because this is -2 plus 4. So if you do 4 minus 2, you have 2 left. Okay, so you have 5A plus 6B plus 2. Okay, so pause the video now and try to do the other ones the same way as I have done this. You can copy this in your book and just highlight with a marker. Okay, and now we're gonna look at the answers. that should be here. So mark the work, and we're gonna do some practice questions, and then we are done for the day. Next. In this activity, we need to look at the questions. It says, write down the perimeter of each shape. Now, the perimeter of a shape is when you add up the sides. Okay, so what you need to do for each one of these shapes is to add up all the sides. For this one, you do x plus, oops, I don't like that color. X plus 9. I'm gonna take a text. Then we can do x plus 9. Okay. X plus 9, x plus 9, and then we have x and x plus another x. Okay, so you can add them all up like that. So how many like terms do you have here? You have 4 x's. You have the 9 plus the 9, which is 18. Okay, so the perimeter equals 4x plus 18. Same you do to this one and to this one. In this case, you have this side is also 2x. So make sure you don't just do 2x plus 3x, because that's not good enough. That's only half of the perimeter. Okay, and let's see. A square has the side length of 3x. Here is your square. If you need some visual aids, and each one of these sides is 3x. You might be able to do it even without actually picturing the square. Okay, and you find the perimeter of the shape when all the sides are 3x. And for number 3, it says write down 3 other expressions that are equal to 7x minus y. In this one, you can say 7x minus y. And you think, how can I write the 7x? Well, I can either write it as x plus 6x, or I can, and then I put the y after that. Or I can write it as 5x plus 2x minus y. Sorry, because this is supposed to be minus. Or you can find other ways. You can also write the y. You can even do it as 9x minus 2x. Okay? So there's many ways for you to get this number. So that's what you should be doing. So now you should pause the video and try to do your own work. Okay, so these are all the clues. I didn't actually show you how to do them. I just gave you clues for every single question. Pause the video, try to do it on your own, and I'm going to show you the answers after that. Okay, and we are back. Before I show you the answers, here's this question we haven't actually discussed. I want you to imagine this divided into shapes. Okay, so this side here is the same as here, so it's 2x. And you need that because this shape is not a regular shape, and the perimeter, you can't find it unless you find missing sides. And you have this missing side here, you have this missing side here. Okay, so the way you find the missing side, if this is 2x and you know the whole thing is 3x plus 5, it means this can only be, if we take away 2x from here, this can only be x plus 5. It means this is also x plus 5. X plus 5, okay? And on this side here, this part is 2x plus 1, and the whole thing is 4x plus 1, which means that, I'm just going to take a red, it means that this part here is 2x, because if you add 2x with 2x plus 1, you get exactly 4x plus 1. So if that's 2x, this is also 2x. Okay? So now you need to add them up. You need to do 2x plus 1, which is this one, plus 3x plus 5, And this one is 4x plus 1. We take the whole side. 4x plus 1. Okay, we've done that. Now we do 2x plus another 2x plus another x plus 5. And then you find the answer. So let's see. 2 plus 3, 5, plus 4, 9, plus 2, 11, plus 2, 13, plus 1, 14. So it should be 14, if I'm not mistaken. 14x plus 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 6 is 12. 4x plus 12. 14x plus 12. Okay? So let's have a look at the answers now. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, and here are some of the examples you could have done, but actually there's like an infinity of things you can possibly write to get 7x minus y. Okay, there's many ways. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you have any concerns, or if you prefer for me to do a specific topic for the next videos, you can just write a comment and I'm happy to do it, because I'm always looking, like any other YouTuber and any other teacher, I'm always looking for new ideas on what to do in my videos. I do have the whole curriculum for primary and secondary, so I'll be doing that, but if there's any specific topic that you want me to cover, just write a comment and I'm happy to cover it. And if you need worksheets or any other information about special needs or materials, resources about dyscalculia and dyslexia, you can go to my website. The link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.